Australian wildlife. We hope that they feel transported to Australia's beautiful eucalyptus forests and are inspired to join us in protecting this incredible habitat and the wildlife that lives there. The platypus is like no other animal on Earth. The threats that they face are not unique. When we work to address climate change, rapid urbanization, and other threats to platypus, we create a world where all life.
Yes. Oh. Morning.
You don't want to sit in front?
And then the pilot came on and said, notice you stopped boarding. You have to make technical issue at point. But just sit tight for a while. And we're coming back, we get on the plane, everything's going good, we're leaving at 4 o'clock, and we're trying to get up at 5 at 8.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. It's amazing. Beautiful day like this, definitely cherished. And with good people on board too, appreciatively. So let's get you out and back in good stead. If you can hear me clearly, raise your hand please. Appreciate that. As we travel out to the Africa Savannah Hub, one of the regions we work in globally. And of course it's comforting to know that you're sitting down, relaxing, looking at the scenery, but we want to keep you safe too. So please avoid the doors on either side of the vehicle. They're only latched. So if you sit or lean on, they do pop open. We spend 25 minutes together total, from start to finish. And that's never enough time for me, but I'll make it work. Only when I fully stop do I recommend standing, because we'll be stopping periodically. When we're moving, it's not safe to stand, basically. But you can look left at the caravans going out to Africa that we'll be back to in roughly 20 minutes from our standpoint on this tram. Passing some of the crown crane and the greater flamingos on the right. There may be a slight possibility today, since it's such a gorgeous day, of hearing the sounds of the California cliff swallows as they build their nests under our eaves and bridges. And the first bridge that we go under in a few seconds, we can look up and maybe even see some of the activity going on. Usually red-winged blackbirds come in here and nest in the reeds too on our right. We haven't seen them yet. Because this flyway is truly a remarkable area. Depending on the times of year, a lot of things bird-wise come through here. And of course to our right, we'll slowly pass the Nikita Khan Rhino Rescue Center. If you've heard of it, it's the future of another species of rhino. because the southern white rhino that are in here, that are behind the scenes right now, will eventually be surrogate moms for the northern white rhino that are limited to 2 left in Africa. So with the abilities genetically, thanks to the studies of Dr. Oliver Ryder and Dr. Barbara Durant, hopefully we can bring back the northern white rhino. That's the short version of the story that you can learn more about on our website, San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance.org. But what we're going to do from here on out is kind of find locations to stop and enjoy. Hopefully there'll be several species together so we can spend a little longer. But in the meantime, to do it properly, South Africa's big, 35 acres. So with that, we'll cruise over this hill, look for some closest to us, and we'll enjoy them. Anything beyond the middle, we'll share with you from the other side. So let's enjoy nature's nurturing for a little while till we get closer to some. First thing though I want to show you here is a section on the right. I don't generally stop here because there's no place to align this lengthy vehicle in it. But if you look to the right, you'll see if you're in the first car anyway, the activity being observed by, I think, the grubby zebra. I'm trying to figure out who that fellow is that I now can't see because I've passed this section to even tell. We've got other species in here, mostly bachelor herds. They're being tended to by the care specialists, and it's an awkward spot to even see anything in. So what I'm trying to do is point out why I don't generally talk about things one or two of us can see. But if you can at least get a glimpse of the grubby zebra, they're the females in here, somewhere on the right, staying far, far from the truck in here. It's one of the wildlife care specialists trying to observe them, I think. And anytime we get out of the vehicle, they want to, I see who you are. The one coming towards the truck is an ellipsan waterbuck male, minus a horn, because he broke it off in battle. Now, horns are not like antlers. They don't. One left, that's because we've got skilled veterinarians that can catch him up. He's good to go. And he's a good breeder. It's just that for now there's another male in the area for the ellipsan waterbuck here on our left, hopefully that I can find for you. But in the meantime, we'll stop next to the eland and show you them too. And why we put females separate from the males, generally speaking, unless we want them to breed, is we know who sired whom when we introduce the male. Where do we start? It's a beautiful day. The eland are on our left, the pelicans on the right. Happy days with the ability to fly, minus being surgically itches, so they do a U-turn and stay home. So we honor the law that says you cannot let your species out to imbalance nature. Behind us on the right, you got the yellow-billed stork. On the rocks, you've got the pinkback, got the vultures, and definitely in a choice area they share, minus the cages between your species. So it's a pretty phenomenal view. The eland are never this close, by the way, on the left. Close enough for you to see some of the behaviors that they're demonstrating. Behind me on the left, that fellow at the feeder with his happy tail there, looking like a lion. Gave the other guy a little what for, because if he turns his head and flicks it, it's like, go away, I'm having this feeder to myself. So the behaviors that you see are subtle but definitive, and that's why I love coming out here when I get the opportunity to basically enjoy it with you. So with that said, let's move on to others. I don't know if you'll see the pronghorn here on the right as we leave the eland on our left, but I saw them earlier this morning, so maybe they'll make an appearance again. I don't know if they're behind us. I think they are in the bedrooms behind us on the right already, trying to hide. And of course we've got some little ones in there somewhere that were born most recently, but if they want to hide, they can get away from us, whether it's in their bedrooms, whether it's at the walls below us. Looking for them is not easy. Never will you find them very much anymore in the wild because, of course, habitat loss due to urbanization is the cause. So pronghorn, definitely critically endangered. Anything on the right is going to be in that category or more sensitive. So let's get out of here and try to find the ellipse and waterbuck. I don't know where they got off to. Maybe they're in the shade already. But we saw the male with the one horn looking at the wildlife care specialist truck. Well, the springbok are past the middle, but I never see them until about dusk either. So take advantage of it, because you never know what you're going to see out here at all, and sometimes not at all. So what you see on one tour, you might not on another, and that's the beauty of this ride too. So let's cruise, because we've got gemsbok and flying above us. Yeah. Lots of the California cliff swallows are building their nests under anywhere, eaves, bridges, little gaping holes, and we'll find some of them for you too. The color is gorgeous on gemsbok. He just gave them attitude. Did you see that with the horns right there? That was funny. And they tell each other so subtly, because there's a hierarchy within them. That's for sure. I love the look on the face, and of course the mask is called a threat mask, because depending on the position of the head, it either means go away or come hither, you know. Inside each ear, look for the dark mark called a false eye. Should a predator get too close, they stick the ears out, the eyes forward, look like another predator, and confuse them to the max. So that's how they survive. Help them survive. And a color definitely lighter in tone deflects heat. That's why we call it the savannas out here, because it gets hot, and it soon will be in triple digits. The height advantage of a giraffe is obvious. They are the neighborhood watch, and these are the 18.5-foot Maasai, and they're also the darkest, besides being the tallest. A nice view. In between the buildings, you'll see the youngster out there getting bigger, under a year. It's amazing. The big growth spurt to help. And of course each pattern's different, definitely. The birds in the holes in this building are cliff swallows, fighting for the right to have the nests being built. I saw a couple of them just giving each other grief. But as we pull forward, looking to the right, maybe we'll see the Somali wild ass in clear view. That would be nice, since they never make an appearance that easily. And of course, to our advantage, as more of the gemsbok sit next to us on the left, you'll also see a different species just past them on the left, the sable antelope. That color is amazing. Because if you got a sable coat or an orange coat, sit in green, because predators will them from any sneak attack. But you can't sneak up on a Cape buffalo. No way. You mess with one, the whole herd comes after you, let alone if they have babies. So with sight. Mud is an important factor for many to roll in, protecting the skin from sunburn. You're surprised that Cape buffalo gets sunburned? They do, just like southern white rhino. But they have very thin skin like a hippo to cool them off quickly. So that, to me, is a beautiful advantage. So you got the best picture right now of Cape wild ass and the Samarang's gazelle. One bachelor, several Somali wild ass. Some of the females are more influential than others. And it's like any business, somebody's the boss. What the Samarang's gazelle is doing to the branch. Because males, if they bring up the whole branch on their horns, look more attractive to females for the agility that they can do. So maybe he's going to watch with our new habitat. All the bushes have been gone for 52 years by other goats and sheep that eat it. And the keepers or care specialists climb that place every day and check on every one of them. We're also working in Baja to learn more about how habitat loss is affecting their world. So there's a lot we're doing worldwide. This is just one hub. We've got 8 hubs that we work in, including the Southwest hub that's around us. So with that, enjoy the view, but looking for others in what we refer to the woodlands. Next, below us are some of the Giraffes zebra, the bachelors, I might add. Tough angle, but they're there under the shade tree. And I'm not supposed to stop, but I'm going as slow as I can. Maybe this one will come over here. They sometimes know my voice. Come on, dude, show your face. Right under this magnificent tree. Come on. Give us a break. The rest of the day, if the sun stays out, you won't see him at all. Come on. I know you can. I see his legs moving. That's about it.
Yeah.
Come on. I see you. Be brave. That's it. Now you go. There you go. I'm not stopping, but I'm giving you the best picture I can possibly get for the grevy zebra. How's that for something special, huh? And we all need it. Where's the other one? There are two in here. I don't know if we can catch a glimpse of the second one. Ah, you'll see two rear ends coming up. Beautiful. Girls, that's amazing. See those ears facing us? That's because they are tuned in all the time. They don't have good eyesight, so you have to make up for it by having good hearing, and boy, do they ever. So with that, we got the best so far. Let's get to the top and see what else we got going. Looking for others like the Ugandan cob or the Roan antelope next. We get the Roan antelope next to us. And again, I'll go as slow as I can because you don't get this opportunity on a daily basis. But I think because it's so nice out here and the clouds are finally dissipated and they're getting all happy in the food source, look at that face. That's the Roan. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hello, sir. Look at that face. Wow. Isn't that handsome? The thick neck is what you look at because that gives him the other name, horse antelope. Looking at his buddy like, where are you going? Because after a bite to eat, they do like to go to higher ground to see if any predator is coming up the hill in the woodlands. So you're seeing the same kind of behaviors for sure. I don't know if any of them are up here hiding in the rocks because there's another feeder up here, but we'll give it a go and see. Gotta be quick with your photographic abilities out here because it changes so quick. But as we get onto this bridge, maybe you'll get a beautiful view of the valley on our left. I know you will anyway, but whatever comes our way on the left, we'll share with you, and then we'll kind of look for anything on the right if we can in the Africa forest hub next. Sprinklers are on, doing their best to keep it green out here. They're part of our water reclamation system on timers that, of course, keeps water used efficiently in an area where there isn't much. Here on our left, the Roan antelope, the view of the valley, the cloud cover on the coast, and a perfect example of why when you come inland, it's always 20 degrees warmer than the coast. So in summer, when it's there you go, two males on the left telling each other off. Look for the head turn, bearing the neck to the opponent as a submissive gesture, and a clean break is made. So then the dominant male shows his hierarchical status. You just saw it. Head down is submissive. Another way of them settling the dispute. We saw it just now. Pretty cool. On the right, anybody home here? No? Nope. Only one species up ahead of us. On the right, it looks like visible, the red lechwe. So with that, we'll go find something. Hey guys, maybe we'll get another view of that from this side on the left. Well, are you going to, or are you just faking? He says, yeah, I'm going to go do it again, and again, and again. Let's see if he's going to do it. There we go. Let's do this. What do you think? Will he, or won't he? Will he challenge him? Dude, I can't wait all day if you are. I'm already behind, so far behind. So let's see what we got here. Nothing? Yeah, look at his head up like, come on, bring it. The other guy says, I'm done with you. All right, below us you got the Ugandan cob. Orange in color. They're the only ones in the U.S. There are about half a dozen or so in here. And down the road we go, looking for more. This is a good tour. I like it. Lots. 360-degree view. Perfect. And the greater kudu, too. Oh, wow. Look down under the shade tree. There's one for you. Greater kudu have vertical white stripes, and they blend in better when they have those vertical stripes in a dense wooded area. I don't know where the male is because I'm in a small part of the cab here. It isn't quite as efficient as where you are probably. But the males have the beautiful spiraled horns. The females don't. And yet they are hardly ever visible. So take advantage of that, greater kudu. We gotta go. Woodland dwellers all. Yeah, not bad, let's say. I'm pretty picky. So if you're here for the first time, look at a hawk in the sky above. There, my good luck. Not quite a golden eagle, you know what I mean? But there it is up ahead of us. Look at that. Gliding on the updrafts. Oh my goodness, I just love hawks and golden eagles. I love everything, but they're my good luck, so I'll take it again. Having you on board, man, I could be out here for hours with you. It's almost like I'm doing a private tour for you. Bye. Stay up there, dude. There might be a mate that is out here nesting, so I haven't seen those two in a while, but oh, it's a great area. It's called home. We call it home. It's where we live and work. And it's what the place looked like before urbanization. So if we can save this for the wildlife within and the future generations that we want to inspire, yes please. That's our goal. Oh, the baby's running out there for the Cape Buffalo. Ah, zoomies, we call it, when they're running in circles. Look, look, look at legs. The others should follow. You see what I mean about timing and good luck? And I generally have it more than most. So again, I'm impressed. Yeah, oh my goodness. Zoom, 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 zoom. One more moment. Downhill, I think you'll see some trucks out there. You can book those sometime through the ticket booth. That'll get you closer yet. But you got to ask either the park base or online, because they get booked pretty quickly, especially on a weekend like this. So that's a nice way to travel if you can't go to the wild to see them in person. I can get you around the corner a little bit more before anything might be visible on the right. No guarantees. I think everything we've seen in South Africa on the left already, except for maybe the springbok on our left. Look to the right at the Hartmann's mountain zebra. I think you've got one of the three right there next to you.
Oh, there he is.
Wow, wide rear stripes with their trademark. Thank you. There's 2 out of 3. Nice picture. When they first were placed in here, every other species gave them a lot of room because their favorite thing to do is kick and bite each other and everybody else around them. So I think Factory and Wapiti checking on something. Maybe they know more than we do half the time about what's happening in here, and they're all quite curious in this corner, so I don't know what they're doing. Factory and Wapiti. Gotta go. They're deer from Asia. So even though we call it North Africa, they put them there. Maybe it's, another story for another day. But most of the time, we want to put them geographically. That's why South Africa on the left was the first place we ever put anything in it. I haven't seen the Ellipson waterbuck. Where'd they go? I don't know. We have a couple of Canada geese that didn't go back home and are nesting on the island, from what I've heard from some of my teammates. And even the bird keepers are like, whoa, don't go near them. They will come after you. So they're having a heck of a time kind of figuring out what to do around that island. But it'll get resolved. And I don't know if the Canada geese will go back or if they'll stay with us. Sometimes they come down here in the November through December time frame, and then some don't go back. So whatever. No red-winged blackbirds yet in the reeds on our left. I know they're called, but I haven't heard them this season. Where are you?
Exactly. That's parking. High traffic.
to our advantage as we pull in on the right side. Nobody's on the hill, so we can make up a minute or two, I think. Well, they'll be looking for me. Here we go. Nothing here? Good. Alright. The Thompson's gazelle are adorable below us. The Kenya impala's next to them. Two-tone brown one that can outdistance a cheetah. And not another soul in sight. Well, I do have some good luck. But you got to take one of those tours sometime to go down the road where I can't, because there'll be wildebeest on the hill above us about 2 o'clock. They can really go across the Serengeti. They're not endangered in the least. Their babies can get up within 15 minutes of birth and run to the herd at top speed. That's an edge in survival all by itself. And of course, down the road where we can't go but the trucks do, definitely others to see. But one quick stop for the wildebeest, one shout out for the truck ahead of us near some of the southern white rhino, and what a glorious morning we have had. I'm telling you, I've been on a lot of tours in my lifetime here. That one was really, really special. So let's get you back to the station. I am on the late end of the spectrum here, but I'm telling you, we'll get there in good stead. So you can get on those foot trails and enjoy life as it should be. Passing the Protea collection is still in bloom for another month. Heading towards the station. I'm telling you, the foot trails await you today, so make sure you got your belongings with you, because we're going to land. And when I do, your exit will be on the right-hand side. You'll take the knob that's on that door, push the knob forward if you're sitting on the right. The door will open and the exit will be up front. You're awesome. I did it for you. I hope you have a great mother with you. Have fun, okay? Thank you. I'm Carol.